Good evening, everyone. All of my 7 or 8 subscribers, I appreciate you watching my videos. So we've got a 1987 Honda 4-wheeler. I believe it's a TRX 200SX. Thing runs freaking awesome, runs no matter what. Starts first, second pull every time. We do have a battery, starts up, no problem, electric start. But we've got a few mechanical issues, a few things going on in the rear end with a couple eye bolts and brakes, brake adjustments. But mainly this video is about this rear brake drum. We've been trying to get this rear brake drum off for a couple nights now without damaging catastrophic, damage to the rest of the axle and everything. And I couldn't find a whole lot on YouTube for suggestions. But what we did find is that newer models, not even that newer, but newer, like into the early 90s, actually have holes in the brake drum. And this brake cover is set back so you can actually pry. You can get something, right now you can't get anything in to pry against. It's too far away, so you'll just bend the brake cover. And the brake cover is attached back here, and it keeps going and going. So what we've decided to do before we damage anything, we're probably taking a little bit of time doing this, but we're going to save the rotor, or drum, sorry, the brake drum. We're planning on saving the drum with some holes on the outside of it, like newer models have. And we're just trying to replace, the whole time, all we've been trying to do is replace the brake pads, which I bought off eBay. So that was the mission. And here we are 3 days later. This machine's never had brakes. It generally, you don't need them if you're casually riding, because you can just shift down and the compression really slows you down. But in the case of an emergency, you obviously want brakes. So what we've decided to do, I bought a generic puller kit from Harbor Freight today. I don't like all of Harbor Freight's things, but if I'm not sure it's going to work or not, I don't want to spend too much money up front. So we bought the 4-piece puller kit from Harbor Freight, and the step drills, which so far through pretty thick aluminum, like 1/4-inch aluminum. The step drills have been working great, and these are the least expensive ones at Harbor Freight. So what we decided to do is drill 3 holes for the 3-arm puller, and we're going to rig up a way to, right now the puller doesn't reach. I'm thinking we're going to use some flat steel or flat aluminum to rig up the smaller pulling arm, which actually will fit in the holes that we're drilling after I grind it out a little bit. And we'll rig that up to the puller, and hopefully this whole drum will come off. That's all I've got for now. I will update you as soon as we start pulling it off. I'd say all told, we've beat on this pretty good. We've hit it with hammers, blow mallets, tried to pry it off, tried to wiggle it off, and it just won't come. So I'd say the safer bet is to do something like this, come up with a unique solution, and the most we're probably going to have about 2 hours into rigging this up, and at least it'll come off without damaging anything else. So thanks for watching, and I will be back as soon as we start pulling the drum off.